Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to be doing a purple halo smoky eye with little pops of color. So what you see me doing right now, I went in with my Juvia's Place concealer and I went ahead and I carved up my brows, and now you see me showing you guys Anastasia Beverly Hills in 0.5, and I'm going to place that all over my lid. Okay, I placed that all over my lid because it's like my base, and I don't set my eyes with powder after. I just blend it out so much to where the stickiness comes off and it kind of becomes like it's a regular flat base. And then I'm going to go in with the Matte Book palette by Super Scent by the crayon case, and I'm going to go in with that deep purple over there, and I'm literally going to pack that on my outer crease shawl. It's unexplainable how packed it's going to get over there. It's going to be so freaking packed, you guys. I'm just creating an oval like shape, not going in the center of the eye, but connecting it as well very faintly. And I'm doing that on the inner and the outer part of my eye. And honey, you better pose. And look at Picasso trying to be an artiste, but no, in this moment, you guys, I am finding the photo of inspiration that inspired this look. But in this moment right here, I realized that I thought I remembered what the look looked like, and I really didn't. So at that point, it became an inspirational look and not a copy. So then I'm going to go in with red. And in this moment, you see me scraping it because it was pretty old. I never really used red, so I had to scrape up the product and to just to put it in my crease. So as you can see, I'm putting it in my crease, going back and forth in windshield wiper motions. I feel like when you're trying to create that gradient effect, you have to put your darker shades first, and then you're gonna put in that pop of color, and then you're gonna put in that smooth shade at the top, what you see me doing right now, which is gonna be that orange shade. Okay. And I'm just gonna go back and forth, really blending that out. I want this look to really be blended, and just like that's the whole purpose. Like, if you can't do nothing else, you better blend. So in this moment, I got super excited because I honestly didn't think I would be able to create this look, and it looks so amazing. So as you see, I'm going in with that yellow, the lightest shade ever, which is really going to take it to the top, all that fallout, which isn't super bad. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm putting that on top of the orange shade, okay, to really blend it out, leaving no harsh lines. You can't tell if it's stopping or starting. The smooth transition looks amazing. So now what I'm doing is I'm going back in with that red because I want the red to pop. Okay, and y'all, I think I have to sneeze or something, but something's coming out of me. Okay, I don't know what it is, but as you can see, I'm showing you guys Makeup Revolution. I'm showing you guys this shade. I think this is like in 10.5 or 12.5. This is that concealer is some of the thickest concealer that I own, and I'm also mixing it with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Creamy Concealer as well. Now I'm going to go into the center of my eye and just really cut that out because I'm going to put a pop of a color there, and I really want you guys to see it. So I'm just carving out the center of my lid, as you guys can see, being very, very careful. Don't rush this process at all. Now I'm going back in with the purple shade to blend in a little bit on the outer crease on top of the creamy concealer that you guys see there. And look how faded. I want you guys to like really pull close into the screen. Pull close into it. Get into it. You see how gradient it looks? Oh, it's amazing. So now I'm going on my Juvia's Place palette, and I'm going to go in with that teal shade. I think it has sparkles in it and stuff. It's really, really pretty. I like it. I thought it went perfect with the look. And also, like I said, it is inspiration from the look that you guys did just see previously on the screen from my computer with that other lady. So that's where I got that shade from, and it literally looks amazing. I'm so excited. I was also listening to E.T. Thompson while doing this, so there's going to be some parts where I'm laughing and all that stuff, and I really amazed and shocked myself with creating this look. Like, I really didn't think I would be able to do it at all because I've really been taking a break from makeup, like I mentioned in my last video. So to see that I still got it is a great feeling, okay? So I'm still going in and I'm packing in the corners of my eye, and I'm going to do that eye off camera. intervene right now and just like say how proud of myself that I am. Like, I was about to cry when I was doing my makeup because my videos lately have just been so sad, and it's just how I've been feeling lately. Like, I like gave up on makeup. Like, I was just so done with it. And like the fact that like I can do this and I still have it, it's like God is just always confirming in my life. Like makeup is for me, and like it's just so crazy. Like, I'm trying so hard not to cry. My friend is in my head right now saying like, bitch, don't fucking cry. Don't fucking cry, bitch. Don't fucking cry. Don't fucking cry. But like, y'all, like, even though the picture I showed y'all, like, it's in the same family. Like, they could be cousins. Maybe like estranged cousins. But that's not the point. Like, y'all just don't understand how, I don't know, like, I just want to say this, like, if you have something that you're good at and that you know you can get good at, or that you've been practicing and all that stuff, keep going. Being creative and like a creator, it's no fucking joke. It's so hard to be so fucking creative. Like, so much shit you be creative about. But like, it's just crazy to me that like I'm able to do this and produce stuff like this, and it comes out like this, and it's just fucking mind-blowing. Like, don't give up. If you're creative, if you do hair, if you do makeup, if you draw, if you're like computer tech savvy, I don't freaking know if you're gonna go to be a doctor. Like, if you ever want to know if something is for you in life, God always shows you. Like, he always freaking shows me when it comes to makeup. Like, he always shows me every single time. Like, he never fails to show me. Like, and if you keep going, like, I will just produce something crazy for you. And it's like, oh my God, like, I really did this. Like, I appreciate God so much. Like, it's crazy. But back to silence. Sorry, I'm still working on this eye, as you can see. Like, I literally can't. I'm almost done. You know what's crazy? I think this like took me longer because I was showing y'all the projects, crusty lips at 12 o'clock in the morning. I was showing y'all the product, but like this one didn't really take me that long. This one was a little bit harder because like it's on this side of my face, you know, in comparison to this one. So I hope it comes out the same. I don't know. I'm still blending it out. But yeah, so I shall be right back in soon. So I'm going in with my two favorite foundations. It's e.l.f. and Urban Decay. It's e.l.f. in Cocoa and e.l.f. in 12.5. That's like my favorite combination. You know, sometimes your girl, even though I'm already chocolate, I still be getting more chocolate as time goes on, okay? I get dark too, you know. So now I'm going to go in with that same concealer that you saw me carving out my brows with earlier. I'm going to go in with that, put that on the back of my hand, mix it in with the leftover foundation just to create that perfect creamy concealer shade. As you can see, I'm showing you, I was so shocked how good the mix came out. It was ridiculous. Now I'm going to put that under my eye. Now when I do my under eyes, I'm going to have a more detailed video on how I do my under eyes, but just to simplify it, I literally draw lines like an upside down 7 with the long part cutting all the way up to the makeup, to the end of the eyebrow, to the short tail down my nose, and I just feather the rest of it out, and it gives me such a beautiful look. It really gives my skin that gradient look. That's why I do it. I think it's one of the greatest techniques that I've picked up on within my makeup journey that I hope that you guys try as well. Now you see me blending it out. I literally blend out everything but my under eyes. I got that from Jackie Aina, where she lets her under eyes sit and I guess get thicker. So that's what I did in that moment, and then I went ahead and I blended it out. Now you see me contouring with that e.l.f. shade in Cocoa. When it comes to contouring, I get it. I'm good at it because I know how to do it, but I have to still find my perfect contour shade, which I feel like I haven't found just yet. I just kind of use any dark shade. I know that sounds crazy because it's like, well, that's how you contour, but it's like having that perfect shade takes it to another level. So in this moment, y'all, I got hot. I got real hot, okay? It got hot in that room. And girl, I had to take one arm out. The other arm had makeup on it, so I couldn't take it out. Let me tell you about this Anastasia Beverly Hills powder that I just showed y'all. Let me just take a moment and say that is some of the best powder that I have ever used by far. So before I go ahead and apply the Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is finally graded and milled, you guys, I went ahead and I just made sure that everything was blended out before I set it. So I'm going in and I'm setting it, and I took a generous amount. But before I even go in and set my eyes, I'm going to wipe some on the back of my hand so it won't be as cakey. And I start from the inner part of my eye, and I just go all the way out, going down my nose with a little bit right in the center. And then I just take the excess and I put it on my forehead, I put it above my lip, and then I put it on my chin, well, even though I didn't show. Now I'm going to go in with my MAC powder. I think that's NW45, and I'm just going to go ahead and set my face. I don't know, I guess with this new part of my makeup journey, I'm really into setting faces. Before I really didn't do that, but now I focus on that. As you can see, I took a black radiance. It's like a contour trio. It has a contour, has a highlighter, and has a bronzer. And I went in with the contour shade and I just contoured my face, going over the creamy contour that I did first, just to really set that in place in every place that I contoured at. And now you see me doing reverse contour, and I took a generous amount of powder because I wanted the sides to match even though they didn't. One side was higher than the other, and in that moment I knew that maybe when I was doing when I was doing creamy contouring, it wasn't really the same. So I went ahead and I contoured my nose using the face powder, which was just about a shade or two lighter than the contour. I don't want I don't want it to be too dark. That's crazy. Now I'm just going on top and I'm diffusing that contour. It was a little bit too dark for me. So I'm going to go ahead and diffuse that. I think I went ahead and I mixed in my foundation for that. Now you can see I'm picking up these pinks and purples in the Juvia's Face palette, and I'm going to put that as my blush. I have been into blush lately. I think it just makes the look go to the mother bumbleclaw top. And you better pose because you are a bad bee, honey. Yo, I'm thinking about getting my tongue pierced. What do you think? Comment down below. And now I want to go in with the under eye with that pink. But before I did that, I actually went in with a teal sparkly color to put in my waterline. So I went in with pink and purple and really put that under my eye and smoked it out. And instead of wiping off the powder, I just patted in the powder. Now, it's eyelash time. From my last video, I did go ahead and put where I got those lashes from, but I'll do it again in this video if you didn't catch the last one. And I found the lashes, y'all. Those are the ones. It made the look amazing. And thank God for editing, because it took me forever to put these lashes on because they just wouldn't stick because I made them sit too long on the glue. So yeah, that was my fault. It wasn't the lash. It was definitely me. So now I want to go ahead and with that gold shade. This is an old BH Cosmetics palette. And I'm just putting a little gold in the inner corner of my eye for a little pop. And now I want to go ahead and mix the gold and the silver. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight my face. You know, lately I haven't really been into highlighter, but for the sake of this video, I am going to highlight, you feel me? Then I'm going to go ahead and carve out my lips. No, I'm not going to carve out my lips. I'm going to line my lips with a brown liner, y'all. Get into it. Get into it. Get into it. I am taking NYX lip gloss. It's really pigmented. I love it. It goes with literally any skin tone with the right lip liner. And all I'm doing is just blending that out. Like, y'all, I took a brush and I was just like literally Picasso up in there, and I was just blending it out. You know, I'm a girl with big lips, so you know, I'm sure, you know, I gotta, you know, accentuate them lips, you know what I'm saying? You know? So then I'm literally just blending out every area of my lip. As you can see, I'm taking the Morphe setting spray, and I'm just gonna spray that all over my face. Ooh, get it, get it, get it. And I took a little bit of Fix Plus just because it was there, and I just sprayed it on me, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to go ahead and do my hair, and this is the final look, you guys. I hope that you guys loved this look as much as I loved creating this look. It was so fun. If you feel like you can't do something, I dare you to try it, and I dare you to test yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.